Where we left off was you had just had a joyous reuniting with your father, Tilly, and he had asked you guys to help him claim the twin blades for himself, so that way, long story short, he could rule instead of Sir Leia ruling. And I think you guys are kind of on the fence of how that all works out, what you're going to do, and what that looks like in the long run. But as you were all talking and feasting, the battle horn was blaring and Grisham was pulling up. Are you guys gonna rush to go see Grisham? Are you gonna just be like, fuck that, I don't want to deal with him?
We'll get up and toddle over and ask what's going on because she wasn't there when Grisham did all that bullshit.
Yes, you were. That was the day you guys got thrown into the water.
Oh shit! Right,
He's
Tula did not.
yes, he's actually an elf right now. Remember?
Right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the memory jog.
No problem.
Tula stays seated with the rest of the pack.
Are you guys staying seated as well?
And glaring intensely with my little beady eyes.
Yeah.
I think Telly is going to jump up and then stand there staring at everybody.
At everybody, meaning the party, or at Grisham?
Yeah, at the party.
Okay. So Grisham and his people actually haven't been allowed at the gate yet. They're outside, and he's calling for you three. Well, four, but Lita's asleep.
Lita's just passed out.
Lita had too much to drink?
Yes. That's the excuse for when a character is not here. They're passed out drunk.
Don't miss any games, Tilly.
I mean, you get passed out drunk.
At this, I will look at them and be like, I will see what he needs. And I'll get up and wander over. What is it, small one?
I've come here for you guys.
To what end?
We tried sending you to a watery grave, and that was a mistake. I know to kill you, we should do it ourselves.
I'm just hearing a lot of threatening happening right now.
He snaps his fingers, and 3 orc guards hop off of the cart that he traveled in.
Cloak on.
So you're fully invisible now?
Yep.
That's fun, because I never really thought of what that would look like if you put it on while people were looking at you. But yeah, it's kind of a Harry Potter invisibility cloak.
Just gone.
Chris was like, wait, what? And I guess with that, roll initiative. Remember to click your token first and roll 20 so it keeps track of it.
Yep.
That is not my current initiative. You didn't clear the tracker first.
I just cleared yours, and for some reason the fucking map had one.
Are we gonna be do we have like a Mother Nature character we're gonna be fighting? We have to fight the land. I'm not giving you ideas.
I was saying there's no plan for that yet.
Now that's gonna be a thing. Ooh, nice roll, Skippy.
For once.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Where did my initiative go? What the hell?
It's
one of the center.
Yeah, top center. Just don't forget to click your token first. Don't be the one.
Don't be the I'm trying not to be. Oh, that's why. Okay. Dumbass. I was on spells. My thing had crapped out. Okay.
All right, so initiative order is posted. Since that's currently not visible, it is Tilly, Tula, Lupo. Then it is all 3 orc guards are going to act at once, followed by Grisham at the end. That sounds like even when Grisham was helping you guys, he always rolled really shitty initiatives.
I think he's just one of the rare dumb elves or something.
He's also just a shitty person.
That is true. But with that, Tilly, you're up. Who are you going after? What you doing?
Well, Tilly, of course, pissed. I'm actually... Let me see here. going to use my amulet.
Oh, fancy.
Let's see.
That's a quick action, right?
Yes, bonus action, whatever.
Bonus action? Yeah. So start by using my amulet. So I'm up a size, and I'm going to do 46 fire damage to Grisham.
Okay, and I forgot, was that one we have to roll to hit, or
It's a dex save of DC 13.
DC 13? Okay. So he got a 15. So he takes
Okay,
half
so it's
damage.
halved. So 13 damage. Oh, sorry, 8 damage. I can't math.
Yes. It's okay. I'm stupid. You had an even number, and I'm like, oh, well, it's half rounded up. How do I round this up? But yes, so Grisham just took 8 damage off the bat.
Now I'm going to reckless attack and charge him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Let me make sure I updated my rage charge with my correct stats for the new axe. Okay, I did.
So,
26?
yes, a 26 will certainly hit him. You guys haven't hit that level yet where that would miss. So 26 for 14 slashing and 4 fire. God damn, I might have made you too strong. And then I believe that would be the end of your actions, correct?
Yes.
All right, Tula. You got 3 orcs and a Grisham.
So looking through my spells, I see that Blade Ward is actually a bonus action. You extend your hand and trace a sigil warding the air. Until the end of your next turn, you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks. It's a bonus action cantrip.
Okay, yeah, so you're just going to take reduced damage from melee, basically.
Yeah, I think that's kind of needed.
Yeah.
So I do that, and then where did it go? Not false life, is it? Do any of them have resistance to poison?
You'll find out.
Damn it. I cast Ray of Sickness. Cast at what level? We're level 5, right? 4.
4. But you can't cast 4th level magic. It would be...
We're level 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Got on. So that
Were you
what,
going after an orc or Grisham?
Oh, sorry. I go after Grisham.
Okay. So you have to make a ranged spell attack. So it's going to be d20 plus your wisdom modifier. So you can just click a wisdom roll. I think wisdom is your modifier for your spells.
Where did other? Let me figure out why my thing isn't working at all. What the hell?
Oh, it's intelligence. So you could literally just on your main character sheet page, click where it says intelligence, and that'll do a roll for you.
Oh, I know. My character page for some reason is not responding.
Oh, awkward.
That's if you can hear the clicking, that's me trying to bring it back
Yes.
up.
Well, actually, you can just do roll 20 plus 4.
Yeah. Thank you, because I gotta figure that out.
No problem. Wow. So you crit. You guys are not fucking around with Grisham today.
Yeah, it's all the spite and anger.
So he has to make
Why would we?
He has to make a spell saving throw also to see if he's going to remain poisoned. He's definitely poisoned. So if you want, roll 2d8, see how much damage he's going to take.
Yep. 13.
13, and it's a crit, so it's going to be plus 16. Plus your what a high roll could have been. So you just hit him for 29 poison damage.
Woot woot.
It's just not his
Nice.
day.
All right, so he's feeling very hurt, physically and emotionally. And he's also poisoned, so at the end of his turn, he'll receive poison damage.
Baby.
And Lupo, you are up.
Hit him
Okay,
hard,
Cookie.
Lupo.
Huh?
Oh, that was kind of sad.
Yeah, 17.
Yep.
Shit,
That's not
actually, I closed out his sheet. 17 does not hit.
Boo.
Also, what was the modifier on your dagger to see if you remain invisible or not? Because I know I had something for that.
That is a very good question.
You know what? Roll a d100. If it's over 50, you stay invisible. I'll give you a half-half with that.
Mhm.
Cool. So, out of nowhere, a little fucking dagger just swings out, misses Grisham, but then it vanishes back into nothing. So, it is now Orc's turn. All three Orcs are going to be swinging at Tilly.
Mm.
Because she was
Sorry,
the first one
Tail.
to attack.
Makes sense.
So, first one is going to throw a javelin. I'm assuming a 23 hits.
Yeah, there's a cat in my way, but I don't even have to look to know 23 hits.
Well, hopefully it doesn't hit the cat.
I gotta reboot my roll 20 real quick because it just crashed on me.
Okay.
But yes, here's a Dean.
Oh, Dean, he's going to get us views. Look at that stupid face.
Oh.
Look at the Dean.
So the second one is also going to try to throw a javelin at you.
He's
11.
so cute.
11 misses.
Okay. So first one throws, just hits you dead on, and you stagger. And when the second one throws, because you were staggering, he missed his mark. It just kind of whiffed past you. And the third one's coming in with a great axe. 18 should hit.
Yeah, that hits. Dean, really, you can't be in front of the monitor, sweetheart.
Okay, so total you took 21 damage that round.
Hi, yeah.
Probably didn't feel good.
No, but I'm still doing pretty well. I'm at 12. So I can't take another round like that, but I can take another hit.
Okay. Well, Grisham's up now.
Fucking Christ.
And Grisham is going to go after Tula. He just kind of looks at you and says, I thought we had something.
You should be off a cliff, you asshole.
Oh my god, he just
Oh.
crit.
Oh no. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm so dead.
What's your max HP?
Like 21?
He hit you for 15.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I have 21 hit points.
Okay. So maybe I shouldn't have thrown 3 orcs into this fight.
Can we just like meta I bump up my hit points by 10 to be on everyone's playing field?
If shit hits the fan, maybe I'll
Okay.
wake fucking Lita up and pull her character out.
Didn't you
I-
grab something earlier?
My cleric spellbook, yeah, but with the way my computer's acting right now, I don't think I'll be able to pull it up.
Well, if it's a choice between you rebooting or us dying, I choose you rebooting.
Yeah, and I think we all have potions.
My whole that's the problem is my computer will crash like entirely.
Oh.
I'll be down for a solid 45. Yeah, my thing, I don't know what's going on with it. I've got it kind of working.
Okay. Shit, that's not good.
My apologies. I'll have it up and running by the next session.
Okay. We'll make it work. But after that it is Tilly's turn again.
Yeah, as soon as I take care of this cat issue.
Give me the cat. No, we'll be okay.
You know what? Between turns, while everything's setting up, because I did also create this encounter for you guys to have an extra person with you. All of a sudden, you hear your father, Tad, King Tad Cooper, whistle, and the Elder Drake swoop down and just snatch the orcs.
Thank you.
Fly off with them. They're gone. They're fucking out of sight. So all that's left is Grisham. Hooray for friendly DMs.
Hooray for my dad, I guess, this one time.
Well, this is your first time really getting to know him.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, you are up, and Grisham is he's looking pretty. Wait, he never
Grisham
took his
didn't.
poison damage or his fire damage.
Yeah.
So the fire damage was a flat 4, right?
Let me. Two plus my right now it's 4 because I'm level 4, right? Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna take 4 damage from that. Oh, and poison's not damage, but he has disadvantage. Oh, hold on, he has disadvantage on his attack rolls from being poisoned. I thought it was damage.
So he didn't crit.
No, he didn't. So, Tula, give yourself 6 HP back.
God damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to be?
That's a good thing.
No, I heard he didn't crit, so it didn't hit.
Oh no, he still hit, but you just didn't get the bonus 6 damage to it.
It's just 9.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. His didn't hit.
No, he hit you.
Yes.
But you only took 9 damage, so give yourself 6 HP back.
Okay. I heard that mine didn't hit. And that he didn't take that damage. Sorry.
Oh no, he took all the damage.
Okay. That's why I think, oh god damn it, was because I was...
Okay, and now it's Tilly's turn, and Grisham has taken his fire damage from your rage that you do.
Cool. And so I can do the fire breath again.
Right, which is another fuck ton of damage potentially.
Hit him hard.
I'll roll his Constitution save.
That is a terrible roll. 46 and only got 12.
Ooh.
And he definitely beat the check, so he only got hit for 6.
It's a dex save, not con.
Oh, my bad. All right, so same fucking result.
What with that?
Oh, actually, wait. What did he have to beat? He had to beat a 13?
13.
Yeah, so even with disadvantage, he got a 15.
Damn.
All right. Well, I'm going to rage. I'm still raging.
That's definitely a hit. So you just come back in and you swing your battle axe right into his gut, and it buries and it burns. And he drops down to one knee for a second, but he's still not out. Also, hey Tula, you get more HP back because I'm fucking stupid. You had Blade Ward. You took half damage to his attack.
Okay, that's why I was like, I'm dead, because when my blade ward goes away, I'm gonna have like
Well, you get another 4 HP back.
Thank you.
No problem.
If my computer will stop throwing a bitch fit.
Okay. Well, that might not matter soon because, well, actually, shit, you're up, so it matters a lot.
Yeah, I bet. There we go. Okay, are you gonna stop being? Why are you like this? Okay. So I cast Blade Ward again because bonus action and it's at will every turn. So ward myself. Come on, come on. And Ray of Sickness again.
All right, give that another go.
And on that, I need to roll 20 plus 4,
4.
correct?
Yes.
Yes. Let's let my computer catch up. Roll. 18.
So that is exactly what you needed to hit him.
Hell yeah.
And
And then
with that, yeah, roll your damage, your 2d8 poison damage.
yes. Oh, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8 for each spot level above the first. I have 2 spell slots above level 1, I think. Or
Okay,
1.
so you could. Well, you should have cantrips first and second right now. Do you have
Yeah.
third also?
I'm not gonna figure it out. I'm just gonna roll the 2d8.
Okay. Trust me, he's hurting.
Yeah, 8.
So you turn around and you stick out your hand and you just blast this ray of sickness at Grisham, who's already knocking on death's door, and he falls to the ground. He lifts his head up and, not even looking at any of you, you just hear him utter, "Sir Leia, my queen, I have failed you." At which
did.
point, he pulls a crystal out of his pocket and collapses. The crystal glows brilliantly and quickly, and before you know it, you hear nothing, and all you see is white.
Bit.
A loud crack that sounds akin to thunder, but deep inside your ear rings, and you start feeling warmth. Light takes over your body, and it fades. Everybody roll a d20.
Ah, I do not trust you. Oh, I'm done. I got an 11.
I did
Okay,
worse. I got a 9.
so the beauty part of this is that roll, all it does is it tells me, for lack of a better term, initiative for what comes next. Though, hold on just 1 second. Okay, so
We
we
have
had
7 followers. Our
Lupo
viewers.
pop up first. So Lupo,
What is happening?
the white light fades, and standing before you is somebody you have not seen in a very long time. It's Elvinia, who happens to be the chieftain of the Vieira clan that you and Lena came from. They approach you and say there's a tribe of outsiders disrupting the sanctity of the woods. Could you go check it out?
Hold up. I'm sorry, you're asking me to do something for you?
Why, yes, you've been living with our tribe since you were a child.
You threw me and my sister out. We haven't lived with you for years.
That never happened. Roll a con save. Or a contract, whatever.
Are they trying to gaslight Lupo?
You did
Sounds like
not roll high enough. So,
Dang it, I did on the second
you
one.
have never been kicked out. I don't know, maybe you had a bad dream, but your sister's already ahead. She's gone to check on this, and I just want you to go catch up.
I got a bad feeling about this.
But you guys don't see any of this. This is just strictly
Well, of course I'll go to help. Which way did she go?
out to the east.
Must do everything to protect the village. I'm on my way.
So as you make your way through the woods, you see Lita standing there completely in awe as they're standing before another Muppet born. Lupo, it's me, Raylan, your mother.
Sister, what is happening?
Lost you in these woods so long ago, and we've been trying so hard to find you.
But no, there's no possible way. Sister, this is not our mother.
I'm not going to try to do Angel's voice. So Lita then looks to you and says, "You were adopted by our clan.
That can't be right. I've lived with you my entire life.
You were very young when we took you in."
I don't like any of this. Where are the Ravagers that we're supposed to be helping with right now?
I don't know. I think that our chieftain thought that your, for lack of a better term, mother was the Ravager.
This isn't a fun game anymore. Sister, let's go home.
At that point,
You know I
Ray-
hate your trick.
your mother Raylan says, "Wait, I would like for myself and more of your natural born people to cohabit these woods of the Viera. Could you go talk to them for me?"
What is your intention of moving to these lands?
We were
I
pushed
don't
out of our own.
I don't have a problem talking to my chieftain, but at the same time, I need to actually bring them information. Who pushed you out? What happened?
I can't tell you who that was. We don't know ourselves. They came in quickly and in the dark of night. These woods were the only place that we found solitude.
Fine, then I will take the message to the chieftain. We will bring you back an answer.
Thank you. As you start running back into where your chieftain was, everything turns black. And now, Tula, you're standing beside your father, helping him cure the remaining infected of that great sickness that he took care of so long ago. He looks to you and says, "My dear Tula, a chip off the old block. You've done great things in your short time here, and can only do better from this point on. I know you had your heart set on going to Terrevon, but I have a surprise for you, my daughter. I've been saving and pulling favors, and I was able to get into a master's magic program in Naralex."
Fool's just standing there in shock, like, thanks?
So do you accept? You don't want to go to Terrevon anymore?
I don't know what to say. I've only ever planned of going to Terrevon. I didn't have any other. I didn't think I could have any other options.
I know, and nothing. I know you wanted to go there, but there's nothing there for you. Naralex is so much better.
If it means I can further my studying and become a better healer, then I accept.
Excellent. Get home, clean up for dinner. We'll talk about this further, and get you ready to go continue your studies.
Thank you, Father.
As you proceed home, everything turns black. Tilly,
Yes.
you awaken in a cottage. Your grandfather sitting there telling you stories of all his prior battles. Your mother finishing cooking. And before you know it, the door opens and your father comes in dressed as a guard of Terrevon and just reaches to you for a hug and asks how your day was.
I give him a hug and I say, it was interesting.
How so? What happened?
I had a crazy. This can't be real.
Roll a Constitution save.
That's what I should have done.
Yeah, you didn't question what was happening.
Tula wouldn't, honestly.
Where is my Constitution save?
Just on the left-hand side, if you click.
Oh, just on Constitution. There we go.
So you feel a little uneasy about what was happening, but you really have no recollection of what you guys were just doing. As far as you know, what's happening now, you, your father, mother, and grandfather all together is real. And how it's always been.
Okay. I just had a weird dream, I guess.
Oh,
I'm glad you're home.
tell me all about this dream.
The entire village was turned to stone.
You mean Terrevon?
Yeah.
Wow. That can't be. I mean, I was just... That's a crazy dream. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good, good. Well, go get washed up. It's just about dinner time.
Okay.
As you all... Well, as you, I should say, because you're not with the party right now. As you go to your room to... Or, sorry, go to the restroom to wash your hands, get ready for dinner, everything turns black. The three of you awaken simultaneously, and you're surrounded by things you have not yet seen before. It's a simple village. You do notice a large tower, you notice a tavern, some trade tents, and you also just hear a couple locals talking, and they bring to your attention that you're in the kingdom of the dead.
What?
Yes. You're all
Are
together
we
again.
dead?
Well, no, the kingdom of the dead was one of the kingdoms on the map.
Okay. Correct. I hear Kingdom of the Dead and I immediately think the Underworld.
Oh, fair, fair.
Well, hell. What was that crystal? That took us far. Holy hell.
So, as far as any of you could tell, none of you really know what that was.
That's not like any magic I've seen. And we've seen time magic.
Actually, you might roll an intelligence check.
Oh, Christ alive. All of us are just...
Just you. You're the only one out of who's here that would have a shot at knowing this.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way I'd have any concept of what's going on right now.
This is what I get for closing out my stuff to look at the map. Intelligence?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I wasn't holding down my chat button.
You're good.
I'm also messing around with some other windows real quick. Aha, okay, it works. So, now let me go look at your roll now that I sorted what I was working on. Okay, yeah, that was not very high. You rolled a 9.
Yeah.
So you
fucked
don't
up.
quite know what that crystal was. However, if you all direct your attention now to the Twitch stream, you can see the Kingdom of the Dead.
Oh,
It's so quaint.
that's cool. Are we gonna
Quick,
have to look at it through the chat?
until you guys pick up copies of this program to control your own miniatures, this is the way the maps are going to be presented.
Okay.
But what's cool is, like, once we get going, you can actually move the players around and everything, and you'll be able to go inside the buildings. But for now, I'm going to have this one character here represent the entire party.
Okay.
And have everything brought out of focus, apparently. Holy shit. There we go.
I'm just more like, how are we gonna do this with the lag? Or is it only lagging for me right now?
So there's a few second Twitch delay. Actually, thank you for saying that. Hold on 1 second. I could stream it on Discord, and you'll see it real time. First time doing anything like this.
Like, I got no problem having to watch the chat for it. I'm just, that delay is gonna get real old real quick trying to figure it out.
Okay, so now do you see the game? On Discord, if you go to our chat, you can see my camera.
Yep, we got you.
Is it moving as I'm just like clicking and dragging this character back and forth?
You're doing hippity hops?
That's what
Yeah,
you
you are.
symbol.
Okay, cool. So, Kingdom of the Dead. Just looking around, there's a few buildings of note. To the north, there is a rather large and wide chamber, and you see 2 guards of sorts out front. There's a tower to the south, to the east, a tent to the south, and a tavern to the west. There's also a few notable landmarks. To the southwest, you notice a large mountain with a creature on top, but you can't quite make out what that creature is at this point from where you are. But you also see that there is a cave opening in the front of that mountain. There's an area with an ominous green glow surrounded by, or blocked off by, a large wooden gate. And there's also a path of fire leading up to a large tree.
I'm
So-
voting tavern first.
I'm voting tavern too. Yeah,
Tavern?
we need a feckin' drink. Like,
Just
holy
a
hell.
bit.
Need a drink and something
button's
to
not
forget.
working.
Barkeep, around for me and my comrades, please.
Comrades.
Certainly. Would you like to take part in our suckling pig as well?
Yes,
Sure, why not?
absolutely. I'll take like half a pig.
What?
Totally, I'll take.
Yeah, Tilly will take the other half. And Lupo gets their own full pig.
Wow. All right. So I'll have that out to a table right away. You guys make your way over to a table. Let me make it a little better lit in here, because the ambient light's nice, but it doesn't really show much.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, that's so snazzy.
There we go. I made this tavern.
Did anybody else have a very strange dream?
Yes.
Wait a minute,
Yes.
where's my sister?
Yeah, where is Lita? Did she not come with us?
Lita, as far as you all know, is still sleeping. Back in Exlora.
Oh, she's gonna be so mad when she
Oh
wakes
no!
up. That's gonna be fun. Ooh, that's
But
gonna be fun.
Speaking of tasty beverages, I need to go get some water before I can continue.
Sounds good. If you two would like to just start telling each other about what happened in your strange dreams.
I'm on wireless, so I can still.
Oh, okay.
So, what did
What-
you see, Tilly? You went under first.
I had a dream that my father was a guard in Terrevon, and it was like he'd been there my entire life.
Oh, that must have been odd.
Very. What about y'all? What did y'all?
I was with my dad again before he left home and I left. It was right around the sickness, and instead of me heading off to Terrevon, he managed to get me a scholarship into one of the magic schools.
That
More
actually sounds rather pleasing for both of y'all's.
It would be, but he wanted me to be a healer like him, and I just didn't have the knack for that.
Ah, yeah, that would make sense. I had the craziest dream that my family had never kicked me out, and then my sister told me that I was adopted and was like some very strange looking creature, which is obviously not real in any way, shape, or form. It's just bollocks.
Obviously, yeah.
And they were asking to live in the forest with us. It was very, very strange.
And I thought Vera didn't allow anyone to live in their forests with them.
They don't. They didn't even allow us to live in the forest with them. So if that tells you anything.
As you guys are talking, the barkeep comes up with all your food and drinks and places it at the tables. I
Before
apparently
he walks
cannot move those props.
before he walks away, Tulo waves a paw at him. Excuse me, sir. I have a rather odd question for you.
Yes.
Would you mind telling us the date?
I don't know the actual date, but it's the right timeline. It's the time that you're supposed to
Okay.
be in. With
Okay.
like as far as time's concerned, you were quite literally just at Explora seconds ago.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we didn't get put into any wibbly wobbly bullshit again.
No, there has not been any time travel yet. At least,
That's a valid question, though.
It is.
given the events of the campaign, I understand that question thoroughly.
Yeah.
Also, I may
Especially
have
with
found
the
some
weird
peanut
dream
butter
sequence.
cookies.
Peanut butter?
Good.
Fuck yeah.
Good sir. I do have a question for you as well.
Certainly.
Other than 3 strangers appearing here by whatever means we happen to appear here, which I still none of us understand ourselves. Has there been anything else strange or noteworthy that we should know of?
I mean, this certainly isn't your usual town, but nothing out of the ordinary for us has happened.
What do you mean by
And
not your usual town?
Where to begin? So, our town is ruled by Salazar. He's a character all his own. I'd say you might want to avoid him. He's a bit of a wild card, and every so often I hear screams coming from his chambers, and not the good kind. There's the Tower of the Dead, which is said to be home to twin liches that never ever leave the confines of their tower. There's also a cave right outside this here tavern that is where every so often ritualistic sacrifices are performed to keep the chimera at bay.
there's a chimera?
Yes, it lives on top of the mountain.
Note to
Well-
self, we're avoiding the mountain right now.
Thank you very much for that information, as my little bead eyes were getting bigger the entire time he was talking.
No problem.
You're very kind, sir. Here's
I-
some extra gold as a tip.
Oh, thankful. Thank you. Thankful. What the fuck?
Have
But
we
yes,
figured
thank
out a money system for this world yet, by the way?
Actually, that's coming.
Oh, well, until it does,
Ran-
I'm just kind of throwing it around.
Yeah, just make it rain. Just fucking pelt him in the head with a few gold. He'll be okay with it.
Yeah. Oh, we did
Make
that
it
at
happen.
fair.
Oh, I have a crossbow. We can just load up like gold drachma coins and just fire them a couple 100 yards.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I support it. I mean, we've already been asked about our exploding pigeons, so why not?
Right, we did use the exploding pigeons. I love this
Yep.
campaign.
Oh God, you weren't at the interview. We got asked about that.
Ah,
I forgot he did bring up the exploding pigeons.
wasn't the exploding pigeons also my idea?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. You're welcome.
All right, so you guys
Never
have
let
gotten some. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, never let a necromancer have access to birds.
Noted.
So
So you
we're
guys have received
eating.
some information. You've eaten. You've drank.
Where the hell did we get dropped off?
I have no idea. It seems
So-
pretty quiet.
Am I the only one thinking that if there's no more chimera, the town would be more likely to align themselves with us?
That's not the worst thought anybody's ever had.
I feel
I'm-
like maybe we should ask the innkeeper about the chimera again, or the bartender about the chimera again. To like,
I just ran you
Like-
guys into the door because I had it closed.
Yeah, I could see that.
just thump. Oh, my snout. I suggest we ask him just to make sure, like, we're not about to accidentally murder their like deity, quote unquote, that they worship.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to take a crack at that chimera, please do. The only reason we make sacrifices to it is so it doesn't attack our people.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I suggest we all rest up a bit, considering we just fought Fancy Pants back there.
Good point. I forgot to put beds in the inn, so let's just pretend there's beds there, and you guys can take a full rest if you want, recover your HP and spell slots, etc.
Sounds good.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty damn good idea.
Because, ugh.
All right,
I
so
don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
yeah, you are. I mean, you get your rage back.
True, but I still had 2 more rages.
Yeah, but if you guys clear this town out, you're gonna need them.
It's also been a very traumatic experience for some of us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we're just gonna take a night. Or a
we're
few
just
hours.
gonna.
I mean, I just
Yeah.
found out my dad's a king, so. Because really, it's that same day. It's been
Oh
quite
no,
a day.
Princess Leia.
Yeah, it still is technically the same day. Well, I guess now you guys are taking a full rest. It's at least the
It's
next day, but yeah, it's been some time.
It's been less than like 36 hours.
Yes. So, did you want to go to the top and go after the Chimera first? Or you want to check out the cave first?
Let's check out the cave first and see what we can gather
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
before we gung ho tally ho into a fucking chimera's lair.
All right. Upon entering the cave, you see a skeletal mage finishing the rites of sacrifice. Oh, fuck. What are you guys doing here?
We were
We're
told
looking,
this was a big sightseeing place. We wanted to come see what amazing things you were doing. This looks very interesting. What's going on?
we're
Well,
looking for information about the chimera to slay it.
all I can tell you about that Chimera is he is a dick. So I sacrifice something in here, then he doesn't come down and destroy our town. It's a bit of a
What kind
symbiotic
of
relationship.
sacrifice?
We pick a villager at random.
Cool, human, not animal.
Correct. Well,
That's
humanoid.
humanoid,
Let's
yes.
not be racist. We kill equally.
It has a consciousness and it can consent. Okay.
How do
Oh, they
y'all
don't consent.
decide?
It's kind of like a lottery, is the best way to describe it.
So what you're saying
How-
is it would be better for your town if this no longer had to be a thing.
Oh, that would be fantastic. But I'm not gonna go after that thing. It's terrifying.
You could almost say that the town would be in our debt if we had killed the Chimera.
I'm no leader of any sorts, but sure, don't take my word for anything. But I think that would be a nice gesture.
Take
I
me to
think we
your
should
leader.
go talk. I was literally gonna say I think we should go talk to.
Oh, you want to talk to Salazar? If you
I want to talk.
leader.
We can at least attempt to be like, hey, we'll take care of your Chimera problem if you can like kind of owe
Take
us a
care
favor
of
down
our
the
evil
road.
queen problem.
Yeah. Or even just probe how he feels about her, because a man named Salazar just kind of seems a little evil.
Well, Salazar's chamber is that very large, wide building with 2 guards in front of it.
Cool.
The guards at the door ask you to state your business.
We're here to talk to Salazar about taking care of his Chimera.
It's not his chimera. He hates that thing.
Well, right. We want to kill it for him.
It's wrecked
That's
so
why
much
we're
of his
here.
furniture.
Not that
We
it's
wish-
killing his town people,
Yeah, no,
just that it's wrecked his furniture.
I mean, tomato, right?
that's why we want to talk to him. We want to work out a deal if we can take care of it.
Oh, sure. We'll let you in.
Why, thank you.
Thank you.
This isn't creepy at all.
There we go. The camera was not being friendly at all either. You saw the roof ahead of you. So, you are in Salazar's chamber. Looking around, you see it's filled with all sorts of sciencey type things. And quite a few chairs.
Man of science, I can appreciate that.
You know, his furniture. Everybody roll a perception check.
Fuck.
You do not perceive this. You with your crit
But
fail.
the other one, I critted on both. Can we like?
Unfortunately, no.
I got a 12.
Okay. And just waiting on darkness.
For those at home watching, Tula just rolled a crit fail and a nat 20 on either side.
I got a 4.
All right. So
I'm
Tilly.
the scientist one here. I'm the one with like actual fucking training.
Tilly, of all people. Not saying you shouldn't have noticed this, but I was kind of banking on Tula noticing. You hear some like just muffled yells, and you notice that his furniture, while not represented well in these models because there wasn't an option, is actually made of various humanoids, but they're still kind of blinking and tearing.
I was gonna question the chairs as soon as I could. God damn it.
So it's I want to know if Tilly
I'm
reacts.
gonna poke Tula and gesture towards the chairs.
Tula's like ears twitch as she could hear the muffling. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
I see you
Tula starts
guys.
like nudging.
I'm just
you
over
both.
here completely oblivious, like, what is with all this light work going on?
I see you guys are admiring my collection of furniture.
It's
There was- Yes.
It's a wonderful collection. I admire your dedication to your craft.
Thank you, thank you. You see, I found wood and stone were just not comfortable enough. But flesh, it just caresses so perfectly.
I'm sorry, did he say
Tula is all
flesh?
of a sudden very thankful to have fur because she's turning green.
I'm looking a little closer at the chairs now.
Yes, at this point you could all tell.
Oh. Okay.
So, what brings you guys to my chamber?
We heard about your chimera problem.
Ah, yes, that pesky thing. It destroys my furniture. And I'm quite proud of my furniture.
We can see that. It's beautiful furniture.
Thank you.
We were
Thank
wondering
you.
if you'd like us to take care of that problem for you for a small fee.
A fee? What?
More so a bargain.
I did not even know this was this kind of visit. But my guards seem to have trusted your reasoning, so I'll at least listen to what you're about to say.
We are currently trying to figure out how to take care of a problem in the main kingdom.
Oh,
And what
Terrevon.
is Yeah, thank you. Um in exchange for helping with your issue and ensuring that your furniture can stay complete and whole and as perfect as it is, that you help stand with us if the occasion arises that we need your help.
So let me get this straight. You, the three of you, will go dispatch the Chimera in exchange for myself and some of my troops and maybe even some furnishings, should I command them, to help join you in combat?
Correct.
Tilly
Hmm.
visibly shudders when he suggests that furnishings would join combat.
Oh, don't be shy. My furniture is quite adept. Just outside, I have a few people that I managed to fuse into a tree, and it has a series of nooses hanging off that I could swing at enemy troops.
Teammate and
I will strike this bargain. You deal with the Chimera, and myself and my belongings will assist you.
you have yourself a deal, sir.
Very well. Be on your way.
Tula just
Coming
like
out
Tilly's
as
gonna
soon as I
back
possibly
away
can.
slowly.
just starts hurting everybody out.
Yeah,
Like,
Tilly's
okay,
Tilly's not turning her back. She's backing out the door.
Oh, I'm already gone. My polyester fur was on ends.
So you guys heading straight for the Chimera now after witnessing all that?
Yep.
Well,
What
wasn't
is
there also the
going
liches?
on?
Oh, the twin liches inside the tower?
Do you really want to go deal with liches before we go deal with a chimera?
Nope.
You want to deal with liches after a chimera?
Well, the liches don't seem to leave their tower, so at least have to go back to the tavern and rest. And no one ever
Fair.
said that the liches were even a nuisance.
Yeah,
So
so why are you assuming we're gonna have to deal with them? Maybe we just want to talk to them.
then let's do that after we battle the chimera.
Yeah, I don't want to take that chance.
Yeah. On the off chance they aren't friendlies, I choose life.
So by life, you mean fight a Chimera.
Yeah.
Weird way to
The
put it.
living
But there.
thing.
There's
By life,
no
you mean
good
fighting
way.
a living thing.
There's no good way in this town. There's not. There's no good way to go.
This is the way. This is the way we're choosing.
This is the way.
This is the way.
All right.
This is the way.
There's your Chimera with a big old pile of goodies behind him.
Oh, like loot?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Like
yeah,
I
okay.
said, I finally have been working on a way to get money into the game, and this is where it's actually going to start.
I will absolutely launch gold coins from my crossbow. Too much. I'm guessing roll initiative.
I mean, that's the route you want to go, then let's do it.
What other route do
Hey, buddy.
Chimera?
How you
Does the
doing?
chimera speak?
No. I mean, well, you can try talking to it, I guess.
No
Hi,
one hears a
Mr.
druid.
Chimera. I actually I want to try and speak to it in Draconic.
Fuck. Let me see what languages Chimera actually understands, if any. Because I was not expecting that.
I mean, it can't hurt to try. It
It
helped me once.
It understands Draconic, but cannot speak.
So I want to say, the village says that you were destroying the dude's furniture.
It just kind of nods along.
Are you going to try and kill us if we stand here?
It waves its head like, maybe, maybe not. Don't know what's going on right now.
So they sacrifice people to you. Is that because you destroy the furniture? Why do you destroy the furniture?
It kind of just, like, shrugs a little bit.
It's just because you're bored?
Shakes its head no.
Is it because you don't like human furniture?
It signals like you're getting warmer.
Is it because Salazar's an asshole?
Yes, it is shaking all three of its heads.
Well, then why do you continue to live here?
It kind of looks at Salazar's chamber and makes like a stomping motion.
He took your chamber?
Shakes his head no.
Do you
I'm
want
leaning over
to?
to Tula. I'm like, do you have any idea what's going on right now?
I translate some of this back to to the group.
I was definitely not expecting you guys to try to talk to a chimera. This is pretty cool.
Well, I mean, talking Draconics worked once for us.
Yeah,
So,
shit.
Tula,
ultimately, it's Salazar seems to be
So you
the
just want to
worst out of
destroy
this.
Salazar.
Wait, say it again? I heard
So
both of you.
I was asking the Chimera. So you just want to destroy Salazar?
Shakes his head yes.
I
You know,
turn
I really
around.
can't blame him.
I speak to the group and I'm like, what if we had a Chimera instead of Salazar on our side?
ooh,
That would be way less creepy. That dude, I do not get good feels from him at all. He is not good people.
same. And with a chimera, we can convince other beasts we find on our way to back us.
So I turn back to the Chimera and I go, if we help you be rid of Salazar, would you join us in a separate battle?
Shakes its head yes.
Okay.
Are we gonna go kill Salazar?
Yes.
Are we going
Fuck.
to talk to the Lich first?
Let's go talk to the
Figure out what
liches.
side they're on?
So
Does
Okay.
anybody speak a language they speak? I don't even know how this works.
We'll be back after we've dealt with Salazar.
So liches do speak common.
Thank God.
Are you going
Why
for
is this
Salazar or the
so
liches
weird?
first?
Let's go to the Liches.
The
And
liches. Let's go, liches.
Can I just drop you? Yes.
Probably. It's okay, I was dropping my head a lot.
I should have just made the chimera fly you over.
Yeah,
No,
That's
we don't
how
want to
you-
give away our sides yet.
I also
that's how
want to
you
go talk to
win.
that undead that was doing the sacrifice. And see how he feels about the Chimera and our deal with it.
Oh, that's a good plan.
Yeah. Cause town hates Salazar.
Basically, as far as they know, they're sacrifices are keeping the Chimera from killing people of the town.
Do we know where they got that information from? Was that like Salazar's doing?
Nobody asked.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
we
I'm
should
pretty
probably
sure
go back and talk to
Skeleton
him
Cave, dude.
first.
So before the
Yes.
Liches?
Yes.
Is he still in the cave?
Yeah, I haven't moved his piece.
Then yeah, let's go back to the cave and ask him like why.
Oh, you're back. Did you take care of that Chimera?
We're in the process of doing so. We actually had a couple more questions for
Not
you, if you don't mind.
entirely.
That was a very mixed response, but I heard you have questions. I'm willing to answer.
So, these sacrifices that you're doing to keep the Chimera at bay, um, who instructed that this was how this was going to work?
Oh, that was Salazar.
Okay, and as long as you're doing the sacrifices, the Chimera doesn't attack anybody for any reason, is that correct?
As far as we're told, that's how it goes. And since we've been doing sacrifices like clockwork, the Chimera has not attacked a single person.
Oh, fair enough. So I have one more question for you. If
No.
the Chimera was not a problem, like not even in this situation whatsoever, what would your
You just
feelings?
completely bugged out, Scott.
What happened?
I missed like
I
the
think
spec
that's on your
audio.
end.
Yeah, I think that was your end because I just watched your camera spaz out on the stream.
Okay, so can I get a repeat? Because I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, essentially Salazar is the one who instructed it to happen. They haven't had any attacks since they started doing the sacrifices. I was about to ask him how, if the Chimera had never come into the picture at all, what his feelings for Salazar would be, what his thoughts were on him as a leader.
I mean,
Okay.
he's a leader. You know, politicians, take him or leave him.
How long has the Chimera been here?
Oh, God. It's been a couple months now.
And how long has Salazar been in power?
Quite a few years.
Was there any political unrest before the Chimera showed up? Any type of disruption?
Not necessarily. I mean, most people don't really do much with our town, politically speaking, so we're just kind of left to our own devices. You know, like my sacrifice table. I don't think I could get away with having this at Explorer or Terrevon.
You like sacrificing people?
Well, I wouldn't say I like it, but I put a lot of work into this table. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste. I mean, look at this craftsmanship.
It is a very beautiful table. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
it could be
It's
used for many different magical resources.
Oh, I'm sure this
Yeah.
table could be used for a number of things, but it was built as a sacrifice table. You know, I could find other uses.
Fair enough. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Let me clear that skeleton off. Really
Ow,
admire it.
ow, ow. Sorry, Cat has decided to make biscuits on bear skin.
Oh, that's always fun.
Tula just kind of started sending signals to the others that we just kind of need to like GTFO.
Thank you for your time. And Tilly once
We
again
greatly appreciate
backs
it.
away without turning around.
Tula kind of does the same thing, just like
Well, apparently these tokens don't walk backwards, but we'll pretend you are.
I see nothing wrong with this situation. I'm just walking out. Thank you, waving on the way out.
So now, what was the plan? Liches, Salazar?
Which is,
definitely
Liches.
go to the Liches. This guy might be under Salazar's thumb.
yeah.
Like Salazar might have a deal worked out where he gets to sacrifice and kill people, and it's something about this rubs me the wrong way.
I
I also would like
read
to
it
talk to the
that.
bartender again.
Yeah, me too. I
I
say let's
don't
go
think
to.
the sacrifice guy is under the Salazar's thumb. I think that he just likes killing.
I don't even think it has to do with that. I think he just takes pride in his work because he said he could very easily be doing something else. He just put so much work into it. So I feel like there's a good possibility it's less about killing for him and more about I just feel like I'm doing a job well done the best way I can.
There we go.
So are we doing liches or bartender now?
Let's
Let's
do,
go to the
I guess, liches.
Because we can go to the bartender after. Yeah.
Liches are quite startled to see somebody just walk into their tower.
We knock first.
Oh, sorry.
We would
I'm
knock
used to
first.
barging. Okay, so fine. You guys knock, and one of the liches just, I'd say, is standing about 5 feet from the door. The door just opens on its own.
He was kind of
What
padded
time of
in.
day is it? Is it
like-
afternoon or evening?
Actually, thanks for saying that. It was a little later now.
Okay, so I say good afternoon or good evening, I guess.
It kind of
Yeah.
just bows its head at you to acknowledge your presence.
Sorry for disturbing. We had some questions about here.
It motions for you to come in.
I
Thank
come
you.
in.
That is very kind
This
of
is
you.
probably the least disturbing thing I've done all day.
Yeah, right?
Door closes.
Still the least disturbing thing I've done all day.
Sorry, still getting a hang of the camera controls on this thing.
So I want
You're good.
to ask the liches. Excuse me, sorry. How they feel about Salazar.
They both, while they still haven't yet spoken to you, they've just gestured and nodded. They let out just this pained shriek.
Oh, so you're not big fans of him either. Interesting.
And the liches nod.
Wait.
Can we ask why?
Does he have you trapped here by chance?
They nod again.
You poor
Oh.
dears. That is not okay.
Oh.
They start
Is
pointing
there-
at the altar as you're asking if they're trapped here.
That looks incredibly familiar.
So
Do we know what's on the altar?
So I'm gonna say all of you just roll a wisdom check. It's not gonna be a high one, so one of you should get it.
Yeah, that's the famous last words.
wow, actually with my +0 to wisdom.
Damn, Skippy is just on point with these wisdom intelligence checks, which is weird as shit.
Yeah.
I thought mine was pretty good for a -1.
I mean, I'll give you that. For a -1, that's solid. So you understand that that altar is actually the Lich's phylactery. And what you also realize, because you just rolled so goddamn high, is that those liches are one in the same.
Ah.
Best example I can give is if any of you have ever seen the Cheech and Chong movie, Corsican Brothers.
They're what?
So
It cut out again.
I'm sorry?
They're what? It cut out again. I'm sorry.
So basically, if you've ever seen the movie Corsican Brothers or you're familiar with the story, they are twin liches, but they feel the other one's pain.
Oh, it's like Mama and Lakna from Death Stranding. Okay.
Never played it, but I'll take that as a reference too.
They're connected.
Yes.
Is there any way to get you out of here?
They point at the glowing blue orb on top of it, and you notice there's what almost looks like an opening for a crystal.
Does it happen? Does that opening look like the crystal we saw in Grisham's hand?
No.
Okay. I'm about to get real pithy real quick.
That would have been funny, though.
Oh god, I have to go back and
And now Scott's writing it down for further campaign ideas.
No, I'm just looking at where I am on my notes, seeing how much more time we actually get out of what I have planned tonight. Being down a person cut back a lot on the visions.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But no, we're still-
do we know possibly where that crystal is?
you guys have not yet seen where that crystal is.
I have a feeling it's in his chambers somewhere.
Yeah,
Or
Common
in the glowing
points to
area.
the fact that Salazar.
You
I'd
cut
click
out.
on that.
Tuli, you cut
Yes,
out.
darkness.
Oh, I said, can you repeat that?
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Yes.
Okay. Damn it. What were you about to say, darkness?
Oh no, you were talking. We couldn't hear what you said.
Yeah, you kept breaking up.
I was gonna say I turned to the liches and asked, if we take care of Salazar, will you help us quest?
Help you with what?
I think they were saying if we take care of the liches, or if we take care of Salazar, will the liches help us with our quest?
One of them uses all of his energy to muster up that if they're freed, they get to be at peace and they will no longer be able to help.
That's
I
also
still feel like that's a
fair.
good cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think this is fairly clear at this point. Do we still need to go talk
One
to the
more
bartender?
question. One more question.
Yes.
Why does he keep you here?
Power.
Oh.
Maybe we need to free
Oh.
them before we fight Salazar.
Yeah,
Somehow.
I'm agreeing with that. Who's really good with stealth checks?
I am invisible,
She does get to be completely fucking invisible.
and I make no sounds.
So we need to send in the Muppet
Yep.
Into Salazar's chamber.
Yep.
into Salazar's chambers.
All right, I'm on it.
You know what you're looking for?
A very big crystal.
Very big crystal.
Yes.
Specifically a blue crystal.
Blue
Okay.
crystal. Thank you, DM.
No problem.
All right. Cloak is on.
Okay.
Oh, we
One
should have asked them if they knew where he kept it.
Well, we're still in there, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, I just moved you
Lucas-
guys around going to the next thing, so we could pretend you're still in there.
Ah.
Real quick, we asked them if they have any idea where it might be kept.
They say they don't know if Salazar has it, but they know they need it to be free.
So, do we want to try and cause like a diversion in Salazar's chambers while Lupo sneaks past, or
I don't think that'll be necessary. As I think the only thing that's going to be an issue is getting the door open. After that, I should be golden.
the open door, or getting the door to his chambers open?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because those guards.
Oh yeah. Um. Oh god, how do we want to do this? Because if we open the doors and walk in, Lupo can walk in behind us, but then we're gonna have to one, explain why we don't have the big one, and two, um, talk to Salazar. I don't know if Tilly can handle that or I can handle that.
Okay. What if we just all? What if Tula and I go to the bar and enjoy another half a pig, while Lupo sneaks in and
But how's Lupo going to open the door?
one of the
know.
guards has to go inside at some point, right?
From what you can tell, those guards are hollow armor that's living.
Damn it.
Yeah.
So they don't really need sustenance or anything.
Tula just kind of huffs. Fine, I'll take one for the team. This kind of looks like necromancy magic. I can probably hold my own long enough for Lupo to get in there and get the fuck out.
So you're going to go talk to Salazar?
Well, hold on. What if you just had a few more follow-up questions about the Chimera?
Ah.
Yes.
True.
Then they should let you in, and I can get in. You can ask some super random questions about when he got there, if there's times that he sleeps, things like that, and then I should be able to search.
That actually is a brilliant idea. Let's go with that.
The guards see two of you walk up, and they're like, oh, here to see Salazar again?
Yes.
That's great. People never visit him more than once. Please, come in.
I like these cards.
They're
Hello.
sweet. Hello. Hi. We realized before we went and dealt with the problem, that we should probably gather just a little bit of more information so we can actually form a plan of attack.
I am scouring the entire room, looking everywhere I can, and possibly touching walls to see if I can find secret spots.
Meanwhile, I'm just kind of asking, when was the last time the Chimera ate? Do you know if it has some seasonal behavior changes? How long ago did it show up? Do you have any recollection on how old the Chimera might be?
It's been here a few months. It's a real dick, as you know, it eats my furniture. But I haven't noticed any real behavioral changes or anything that goes based on seasons.
Okay.
I want to ask him about
you-
the liches.
That'll work too.
Oh, what about them?
How long have they been here?
Oh, as long as I could remember.
And why don't they ever leave the tower?
They're a bit reclusive.
That's so sad. Do the villagers ever try and make friends with them?
No, they're afraid because they're so scary looking. I mean, look at me. The villagers, well, no, they don't really talk to me either. You know, I think they just don't like us undead very much.
You're so pleasant. How could they not like you?
Because I've turned a few of them into furniture. But it's so
They just don't
soft.
understand art.
Thank you. You get me. You know, I actually had half a mind to make you into a chair too with how furry you are. But you're so nice that I'm not going to do that.
I'm honored. I appreciate not being furniture. It's a little hard to do work when you're in a chair. You don't really have hands.
Yeah, and it hurts. But hey, you got 4 sturdy legs, right?
True?
It's a little furniture humor for you.
Tula's tail is just trying so hard not to twitch. The tip's just oh god.
All right, so I'm guessing from the lap of the room that you did that I'm not seeing anything crystal-esque in here.
Correct.
All right, then I'm just gonna kind of tap on the back of Tula's tail.
Hey,
Two
Tulip.
little like
Roll a on. I think is concentration on 5e sheets.
concentration or perception.
I'm hoping for concentration. Let me look at a character sheet real quick because there's so many things in the skills.
I
No,
don't think
concentration's not on
You
there.
know what? Just roll Constitution.
Oh,
You jump a little as Lupo touches your tail because you weren't expecting to be touched.
yes.
Are you okay?
Well, old wound. My stepmother's starting to twinge a little. Not good
Ah,
furniture after all when you join Smart Work, right?
yes. Well, perhaps when you guys are done with our town, I could send you away with a bedroll.
I would really appreciate that. Thank you. I
problem.
grabbed Tilly and I was like, and with that, my dear sir, I'm sorry, but we must be going. Big rest before our battle tomorrow.
Ah, yes. Best of
And I
luck
just
to you.
like, thank you. I've got Tilly by like the back of the neck and I'm dragging her with me as I'm trying not to like make it like I'm trying to get out of there as fast as possible.
All right. So now where to?
What about
Uh,
that big glowy place?
Yeah, what
where
is that glowy place?
else?
That one right there.
Oh, would the crystal be in the tower? No, we just went to the tower.
You mean
Yeah,
right
the glowy
here?
place.
The place
Yeah,
right in
this-
front of the
Yeah.
character. So what you see before you is a very large wooden gate with no latches or any means of opening it. But peeking through, you could see that there are these very brilliant blue crystals in the back of it.
Oh.
Well, we wanted to talk to the bartender. Should we ask him about that thing?
Yeah,
Yes.
that
We should. I think that's a good idea.
Ah, welcome back.
Why, thank
Who
you.
wants to ask him?
so Mr. Barkeep, I didn't catch your name before.
I didn't throw it, but it's Bob. Bob the bartender. Could I fix it? Probably not, but I'll get you drunk.
Nice.
Mr. Bob, I look around before asking to see if there's anybody to overhear.
There's a few
What's the
patrons, but nobody's paying attention.
what's the general consensus about people's attitude towards Salazar?
I mean, most of us
Good
are just pretty
question.
common folk. We don't really pay any mind to him, and, well, we don't really do anything with him. But he's our leader, so, he does his thing.
And his furniture?
Oh, yeah. He's a dick. Didn't know if you knew about the furniture, didn't want to give you any preconceived notions. But now that you're asking, yes, we don't like him.
Okay. Just checking. Also, what's with that glowy spot next to his place?
Oh, you mean the little wooden barricaded whatever?
Yeah.
So supposedly those are some very powerful magic crystals within there. And the only way through the gate is, well, let me know if you find out, because nobody's been able to figure it out.
I think Salazar can get in there.
I mean, Salazar's quite powerful, so he might be able to get in there.
Well, if it's barricaded, and he also is using the thing to keep the blue ball. that needs the crystal put in to keep the liches trapped. So that would make sense that that's like where he hides it.
Very well could be. Could also just be by
Um,
chance. I have not been back there.
Thank you, Bob. I think
Actually, do you know anybody who has been back there?
Have I seen anyone? No, but there's this drunk orc that always raves about it.
where can we find this drunk orc?
yes.
He's usually somewhere outside the bar. We don't like to let him in because he just makes a mess.
Does this drunk orc have a name?
Never bothered to get it. He's quite rude.
Fair enough. I think we must go find a drunk orc now.
Yeah. And as we're leaving, before we find the orc, I want to turn to the party and chimeras can fly. Can the chimera fly us over the gate?
That's a thought.
That is a thought.
To the
DM is
cave.
impressed.
To the cave. Good
the
thinking,
cave?
Tilly. To the
Well,
cave. Let's go.
Let's see if we
Let's
can
talk.
find this
Let's
orc
talk to the
first.
drunk orc.
So,
Fine.
you know what? Just, he's right fucking there. I was going to say roll perception, but he's right there.
It's a
How do
little
you
hard to
miss
miss
a
an
drunk orc?
Hey, he's giving thumbs up. I didn't realize that when I put him there. So, we'll call him Fonz.
orc. It's brilliant.
Hey,
Hello, sir.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, he's so
hail
cute.
and well met, travelers. What can I do you for?
We heard that you know about the magical glowy crystal garden.
Oh, the rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just need a little circlet to get in. It opens right up for you.
Where can we find this circlet?
It's in the treasure chest behind me.
May we have it?
No,
May we borrow it?
not a chance.
Would you like to come with us?
Not at all.
What do
Why
you want
not?
for it?
Fight
Can
you
I-
for it.
I was gonna say, can I duel you for it?
Oh, you want to go one-on-one? I like that better. I was ready to fight all three of you.
Why don't we make that a thing?
But wait. Are you saying she's too afraid to fight me by herself? Or you're afraid she's too
Oh,
weak?
not at all.
I
Not
think
at
they
all.
just insulted
We
you.
just don't like taking turns.
I mean, so what's it going to be? Are you going to be weak and fight me all at once? Or just she going to come after me?
Fuck it, let the girl prove herself. She can handle it.
You really want to challenge a child? I'm using.
Hey, I will challenge anyone who wants to fight.
All right.
I also have
Yeah,
to
with-
reload my Roll20 because his character sheet's not pulling up right now.
Where is my
This
token?
is like the most prepared I've been for one of our sessions as far as combat goes.
Nice.
Fucking hell, that's a good initiative. All right, well, you go first, madam.
All right. With that, I'm going to pull out my axe, activate my amulet, and
Jesus
swing at
Christ.
him.
You're activating your amulet also?
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Just for fun, hold on. Let me just do this real quick in the game. This is a little bigger than I meant. There we go. You are now large.
He is large.
Ah, what the fuck? You know you were a lot cuter when you were only 6 feet something.
The orc trying to run away.
No, they
He's
don't
dancing
turn
with
right.
Happy.
They do not turn right when you try to move them. This the program I'm using to make the maps and everything, it's still in early access, so there's a lot of stuff they're tweaking for it. But
All right.
I mean, it looks really good.
A little bit of fire breath and just a swing with my rage and my battle axe.
Okay, he has to make a deck save, right? So, for the
Yeah.
fire.
And I crit.
Well,
Oh,
that's a
he's
9.
fucking
So
fail.
you just hit him for, let's see, there's 14 damage there. Then the critical of 22 plus 2 more fire damage. You just one hit him. In a single fucking swipe, you just killed the orc.
I didn't mean to kill him, so I'll
You can
pull
make it
back.
non-lethal.
Yeah.
Ah,
Just knock it.
shit. Okay, so through that little wooded path, there's a treasure chest, and there's the circlet. Leave me alone.
That-
I go
Fucking
and
choice. Like,
That's amazing.
Where the fuck did you go? There you are. Oh god, the pathing is really bad.
so yeah, I go grab the amulet.
Ta-da! The chest opens, and I'm just so proud that the animation does that.
to the rock garden.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Orc. That was a fun combat.
Tula's just been like holding laughter back behind her paw.
So with the
Same.
circlet on, the gates just vanish.
Onward we go.
So,
All right.
standing before you is a fuck ton of blue crystal. You know you need some of it for the liches, but you know there's a lot more here than what you need.
I guess we're just gonna start stuffing our bags. We don't know which crystal it's going to take.
So you're just gonna
Can
It
take.
could be a specific one.
Just gonna
Can
take
we
as much-
roll perception to figure out which ones we need?
I'm gonna say it's more of a wisdom roll. Actually, no perception, because if you're gonna go like round
It's
peg in a
shaped.
square hole kind of thing.
Like, that looks to be about the right shape.
Okay, I'd say 11 got you close. What's everybody else got? 7 got you farther away. Okay, so Skippy was able to. She's apparently your skill check master tonight.
Apparently.
Skippy has the brain cell.
Yes, you guys handed it to her this week.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yep.
Good thing you didn't give it to Angel, or else none of you would have it right now.
Oh, that's a good point.
So you find the one that, just by some means of just staring and figuring it out, you realize would be the exact crystal needed. And there's also a few other loose ones that you guys, I think, are just.
I'm
starting
putting
to
a couple
pocket.
of loose ones in my bag.
What can we
Same.
tell about these crystals? But yeah, I want to grab a couple.
So the crystals emit a magical energy. You can't really tell what it does. However, now looking closer, you also see that these are in fact very similar. You can't tell if they're exact, but very similar to the crystal that Grisham used.
Oh!
Tula's just grabbing like loose hunks and shoving them in her bag at this point. Like,
Yep.
her satchel's going to be overflowing with rocks, and she's okay with that.
That's fair. I don't really challenge you guys to carry weight unless one of you's like, I'm going to put a horse in my bag. Which nobody's tried yet. Please don't. I'm not going to allow it.
So,
That's what the bag of holding is for.
I want to find like the biggest chunk.
Okay. The biggest one that you could at least fit in your satchel.
Yeah, the biggest one I can fit in my. Because I mean, I'm strong enough I can carry it for sure.
That's true.
So, yeah,
All right. So you
Kelly
guys,
being all blue collar and all.
you guys have a fuck ton of blue crystals.
Hell yeah.
Sounds good. Let's go back to the liches.
And then walking out, you notice green crystals.
What are those for?
I want to grab one.
Roll a Constitution save.
Fuck.
You passed. Nothing happens. You now have a green crystal.
Tula kind of wants a green one too.
Well, your player knows that she had to make a Constitution save. Your character doesn't, and you saw nothing happen to her, so you could try to grab it.
Do I feel anything when I pick it up and before I rolled the save?
Not at all. Also, holy shit, Tula, you were 1 point off. You made it.
Ah,
So you're
My-
fine.
Oh,
It
I'm
felt
using
nothing.
my
I'm using all
character is
9 of my lives right now.
totally gonna grab one too.
All right.
This is gonna go badly.
Let's see how it rolls. How it rolls for you. You're fine.
Sweet.
Look, you all got green crystals. Congratulations. The DM just writes things for no reason.
Can we
I
ask
mean,
what
you
would
guys
have
are.
happened?
I will tell you though, you guys are being so fucking diplomatic without Angel here. You've avoided so many battles that I had created.
It's almost as if Angel's the one that likes to kill things.
I think so.
I also think
Angel's
it's
the
because
murder
we
hobo.
just
We have a
randomly
murder
talk to
Vila.
things.
Yeah, it is true. You guys are like very friendly.
I
Right,
mean,
we should
that's
just
really a character for Tilly. Like, she's just so naive. She doesn't know any better, so she's gonna try and talk to everyone.
Vila just has dealt with too much death with her chosen profession. She's just like, I don't want to kill people. I bring them back. That's not my jam.
That's fair.
I'm just a Muppet. I'm here to make everybody happy.
All right. So now at this point, where are you guys going with your?
To free
To
the
the
liches.
liches.
To free the liches.
Free the bitches.
Can I ask what would have happened if we failed the checks on the crystal?
Oh, you would have had disadvantage rolls for the next 24 hours in game.
Oof.
And since none of you were going to be resting before combat because you're already fully rested, that would have plagued you in the fight.
Gross.
Well, honestly, I think we were gonna rest anyway because it's the end of the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. You guys
Wait a
spent a
minute.
lot of time.
Hold up.
Yes.
I have a kind of player knowledge question thing.
Sure.
So we grabbed the crystals and we had to make a Constitution save. If we throw the crystals at someone and they catch it, do they also have to make a Constitution save, or does the
If they actively try to catch it. So if you're in the middle of combat, that's not going to happen. But like if there's someone that you want to fight, you're like, yo, check this out. And just hand it to them. And they're like, oh, what's this?
cool?
So there are things you could do with it to negatively impact your opponents.
Awesome.
But again, if it's in combat, they're going to be like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
What if I put the green crystal as onto my axe somehow?
So because that would be ridiculously overpowered, I'm going to say they only have one charge each. Or else you'd be making everything you fought from now on roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so they only have one charge. Like once you use it, the light fades. Also, I learned I can make the liches fly.
Nice.
Well, I walk up to them and I say, I think we have the right crystal. And
So
I show them the one that I think is correct.
they both kind of move around happily. That's what that motion is.
N-
They're doing a lich
Happy
party.
lich, happy bitch.
Yes.
Happy
These
bitch.
liches will not get stitches.
Will not give stitches.
I put the crystal into the altar.
So you put the crystal into the altar, and there's no way I can turn this off. So you just got to use your imaginations. And the light from the altar fades. The liches just kind of bow their heads in appreciation, and they vanish.
Cool.
I want to do a perception check around the room for anything that the lich has left behind.
There is a pile of skulls on either side of the thing.
Do these skulls radiate any kind of energy?
Just creepy.
Like this entire town.
I mean, yeah, but it's a very neatly stacked pile of skulls. How often do you see that anywhere?
The Paris catacombs.
Are you in Paris?
Gotcha there. Could be. This could be, like our world's version of Paris.
Fair enough. But I'm gonna say with that, your next step is gonna be, I'm assuming, to rest.
It's been a long day of diplomacy.
My only question on that is, should we rest and then have him figure out that the liches got freed, or should we just take advantage of the situation now?
As soon as you put the crystals in, the liches faded. I had it written down. I forgot to say it. You heard an angered scream coming from Salazar's chamber.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be time for rest.
However, there is time for a break, so let's take 5, do a little potty thing.
Sweet.
Christ alive.
I'm loving the shit out of this map software, though.
It's really nice.
So, we are all back. It is, we'll say you took your long rests the next day. You got all sorts of crystals and shit. You freed the liches from their thing. I guess, their prison.
Can I do an intelligence check on the green stone? Like studying it and checking my like textbooks and stuff?
Okay, I'll let you roll intelligence with advantage, because you're trying to see what the stones would do.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'll let you roll with advantage on that. Because, books. Well, damn, you really wanted to know. So
Knowledge conquers all.
what you learn is that those stones in particular cause extreme exhaustion. And if anyone's plagued by them, I mean, for lack of a better term, for D&D terms, they roll with disadvantage. But basically, it makes them move as if they had gone days without rest.
I relay my findings to the other two.
That's odd.
And
I feel perfectly fine.
I guess we're just built a little different. Or maybe it's because we took the blue crystals as well.
DM knowledge, there is no correlation between the two, but I could see why your character would think that.
Yeah, aware. Because I was like, yeah, no, it's because we passed the Constitution check, but players wouldn't know that. Someone does not have their thing muted. I can hear myself.
I only hear you once.
Yeah, I only hear once.
Okay, then I guess it's just my computer.
Perhaps.
So what's the plan, y'all?
I mean, we could just charge right in and take care of Salazar.
Yeah. I kind of want to see if I can get him to take one of the crystals and see what that would do.
Surely he knows about them.
I mean, true, but he doesn't know that we freed the liches yet, so if nothing happens, I can just feign that the orc gave it to me.
He knows the liches are free. That's what that loud scream was.
Yeah, but does he know that
Granted,
we
he
did
doesn't
it,
know you. No, he doesn't know it was you guys that did it. You know what though?
Yeah.
Let me give
That's what I was saying.
Salazar because he's not exactly stupid, so I'm just gonna give him a flat D20 roll.
Oh.
Fuck, he doesn't know it was you.
Ha.
Woo-woo!
Okay.
Maybe he believes it was Fawn's.
Maybe what?
He believes it was the orc.
Maybe. He'll probably just blame the
Yeah?
Chimera also.
Could have been the Chimera. So yeah, are we gonna go destroy this dude?
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do this.
He seems to have a slight
So
soft spot for me. Salazar.
upon walking up to his building, his armor, his guards do not react to you at all.
Y'all cut out
I
again.
wanna
Can I get a
His,
recap?
yes, his armor, like the guards, they do not react at all upon you guys arriving.
Like they're just
tap one on the shoulder.
It falls straight over, like a suit of armor would if it was just propped.
I didn't mean to tap it that hard.
You're
I'm
strong.
sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize to the armor.
You hear Salazar, what was that?
our friend here was concerned for your guards.
Hold on, hold on. Salazar opens the door. Come in if you're going to talk to me. Don't yell through a door. That's rude. So what can I do for all of you? I'm a bit busy.
Your guard fell over.
Yes. All my furniture stopped crying as well. Something disrupted some of my magic, and I am not pleased.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to
Oh
hear
no,
that.
Oh,
that's
terrible.
not good.
Speaking of
Thank
magic,
you for
I
your
have a question for you. We
Yes.
on our traveling back from the Chimera, we ran into a rather disgruntled orc. We
He's the town drunk. Pay him no mind.
I would hope so, except he gave us these strange crystals. Would you mind taking a look? You're far more magical than I am.
Oh, yes. I will certainly look at these.
I hand him the green crystal.
He picks it up and looks at it. He's like, it's just a green crystal, and he hands it back to you. It's quite pretty, though.
He intentionally picked it up. Does he not have to roll Constitution?
He's immune.
Fuck!
He's undead.
It's also part of his whole game that he's got going on, so of course he wouldn't put something that would harm him there.
Okay, I give up. One of the murder hobos do something.
Well, murder who was gonna murder.
Yep. Let's get this.
Do we just roll for fucking initiative now?
Well, right now he's being very friendly, so I'll let one of you take a first hit on him if you'd like.
Why don't you let me take this?
Wait.
That way you can get all of your like big workup in and he'll be focused on me.
I mean, true, but I mean, you saw how I hit that orc with that one shot.
Yeah, I think we should. Also, for some reason, it's saying people can't hear me.
I
I can hear you
have
fine.
I hear you.
people telling
Okay.
me that nobody. I have multiple people telling me they can't hear you, Scott.
That they can't hear
Oh,
me.
can't hear Scott.
Oh, that's problematic. Hold on.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
Now I can't hear you.
Oh, I can't hear.
They
I
can
can't
hear
hear.
me now.
Yes.
So
Yes.
when I walked away, I muted myself on OBS. So everything I've said since we came back, you guys heard. The viewers did not. So hey guys, guess what? DM fucked up. You can listen to the podcast to get that filled in information because that recorded. ChaoticStupidPodcast.com. Less fuck ups than there are here.
To be fair, it is our first night streaming, so.
It is our first night streaming. Yes.
Hey, viewers, can you hear everybody now?
Yes. Please type in chat because
Yeah, tell us
were
in
they
chat if you can
were they
hear us.
telling you directly because I didn't
Yeah.
see any of this. Okay.
Yeah, they DM'd me.
Next time, post it in chat so I know.
Yeah, you can be heard now.
Okay. They still didn't
Post
message
it in
chat,
the
but I'll take it.
Okay, are we letting the murderous 16-year-old take the first hit? Like, Are we gonna let her go first, or are we just rolling for initiative?
I
Well, I'd
guess.
say everybody's gonna have to roll initiative anyway, but whoever wants to take the first attack can.
If I take the first attack, then Lupo can use that time to cloak.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck. Sorry, I just
So-
rolled his initiative and it sucked.
Not bad. Okay, I can live with that. Tilly, come on in.
So that means right now Tilly's gonna take that surprise attack and also get the first round of attack.
The surprise attack is not actually a full round, it's just the attack, right?
Yeah, but still you're gonna get to do that followed by your turn. You're
Wait, is he? Oh, he's a zombie lizard folk. That makes a lot of sense.
he's not a zombie lizard folk now.
Then why is zombie lizard folk in our?
On mine it says Grisham is the one who rolled because that's his token I use for initiative.
I'm looking at when you click on the like newspaper looking thingy where it shows all of our characters.
Oh yeah, no, that's just every character I've ever created.
Okay.
So
Ignore me.
alright. So Skippy, you'll get the initial turn and then Lupo gets the first round. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that's a hit, by the way.
Coming out of the gate swinging.
So you guys are just talking to him. He seems a little distraught. And they're like, you know what? Fuck you. And you just whack him for 14 damage with a flaming axe. What was that about?
All right, I'm cloaked up.
You shouldn't make people furniture.
Listen, Sal, we've done some research. Your approval ratings are in the bucket.
Wait, you give me a nickname just to insult me?
Yep.
What the fuck, you guys? All right. Whatever. Let's do this.
Okay, I'm
Alright.
up.
Yeah, you're up.
Is that
All right, full cloaked. Getting him in the side with the dagger.
Okay.
Nice.
Crit.
So, it didn't do your crit damage, it seemed. So what's your basic dice on that? Is it a D6?
D8.
D4.
D4.
So we're going to add an extra 4 to that damage. So you just like stabbed him for 13. Now roll a D100.
And I'm
you
still
stay
close.
invisible. So out of the nothingness, a dagger flies, hits him in the side, and pulls back into nothing. What the hell was that? Where's the big one?
big one goes
You'll
bye bye?
never know.
All right. Tilly, you are up again, and he is very confused and angry.
Ah. Oh, shoot.
I swear, if you guys kill him before he even gets to go, I'm going to be quite upset.
That would be. Are we really doing that much damage to him?
You're hitting him pretty fucking hard, and one of his abilities is already blocked because he's taken fire damage.
Alright, I use my amulet.
Okay, so that was... I'm just letting him use Grisham's sheet, because they have very similar stats when it comes to that stuff. So that was a dex save, right?
Yep.
He made the save at least, so he took 5 damage from the fire breath. But then took another 12 damage. So he took 17
Wait, that
damage.
hit?
Oh wait, god damn it. No, I didn't look at the hit. That missed.
I was gonna say that probably didn't hit.
So no, he took 5 damage. Thank you for helping me out.
You gotta be honest, you know?
No, and I appreciate that because like, I'm working with 3 monitors, so I might miss a thing here and there.
Honesty's the best policy.
I agree. And now Tula.
Makes- Okay, so I do Blade Ward because I'm not an idiot and I don't want to die. He's already got like fire damage going through, right?
Yeah.
So my fire doesn't like do a persistent damage unless they're near me.
Right.
Okay.
I do fire damage.
They have an ability called regeneration, which if they've taken fire damage, it blocks it. He would have regained 10 HP back at the start of his turn if you didn't hit him with that.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Ray of Sickness. He needs to do a DC save 12. I think it's a Dex or something.
No, he doesn't.
Or
He's immune to poison.
Figures. Okay, cool.
So you stick out your hand and you blast him with Ray of Sickness, and it just hits him, and he's like, huh, you give me a nickname, you insult me, and then this?
Remember, he straight up told us he was undead.
But if you don't know undead weaknesses and resistances on your own, then that's hard to tell.
Oh, I totally don't. I just stab things.
That's fair. And he's not resistant to melee attacks like some of the other things I've thrown at you.
And see, here I was thinking, like, I should absolutely just whack this motherfucker with my quarterstaff.
That's fair.
Because that's more effective, but no, I had to go be fancy.
So he's going to go right after Tilly, who, just to confirm, you've healed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the orc didn't do any damage to me.
Yeah, she one-shotted the orc.
That didn't work, right? So his first attack is a 12.
Miss.
His second attack is a 25.
That's a hit.
He just hits you with these bony fists for 7 damage. It was really, really weak. However, roll a Constitution save. You are fine. Your saves are fucking legendary tonight.
Apparently.
And skills.
I look at him, I'm like, yeah?
Well,
And?
I insulted her attack. I guess I didn't do well either. You guys sure you don't want to just call it a day?
I just kind of look at the others and shake my head, like, nah.
Fine. You will live to regret this. Lupo, you're up.
Pokey again?
From the shadows, swing and swing and fucking hit. Good God, his armor sucks. And now roll your D100. You're still invisible. For those that are just listening in now, she has a cloak that makes her completely invisible and a dagger that's a 50% chance to not break the stealth of said cloak. So theoretically, she could go a whole fight invisible.
Not to mention the fact that as a race, I also have to choose to make sound if I move or eat or anything.
Yeah, without attacking, you could literally do just about anything you want. Without having to worry about breaking stealth.
Yeah, you'd think I'd be better at this.
I mean, you're doing good so far. But alright, it is Tilly's turn.
I'm just gonna keep screaming that people should not be furniture as I use my battle axe and my fire breath, and actually my ruby as well.
Okay, I forgot what the ruby did.
1d6 fire damage.
Okay, so you hit him. So, goddamn, that's...
Oh!
Hold on, that's a lot of math right there.
Did you see that roll?
Oh my gosh!
I'm looking at it.
Oh my
3
god.
crit
So,
6s and a... Oh my god.
so she hit him with her melee weapon for 13 plus 8 slashing damage, plus another 6 fire damage. activated a ruby on her weapon for another 2 fire damage, and then used flame breath for 19 fire damage. Well, actually, that 19 might get halved. I forgot he gets to make a dex save.
Reflex. Yeah, Dex, sorry.
Same concept. He at least made that. So he gets 8 of those HP back. No, 9.
Oh my god. Y'all. You know, fuck
Ah.
Tilly.
That was a hit. Just so you
That was
know,
impressive.
he is coming for you again on his turn, because I don't think anyone else's damage is going to top that in a single move.
Yeah, no. Christ.
All right, Tula, you're
So,
up.
yeah, don't mess with the little one. Who is actually not little right now. I'm large for one more round.
Yes.
I just went with my quarterstaff.
Okay. So you miss. You kind of you're like, well, fuck, my poison didn't work. Haha. And it just passes between 2 of his bony ribs. And he's
You
kind
got
of looking at me,
wide
he's like,
wrists.
you, my kitty cat, are my favorite opponent because you don't hurt me. You sling insults, but not pain.
I am going to murder you and then pick my teeth with your ribs.
And here I thought you didn't like me. So now it is his turn, and as a bonus action...
Did he take the fire damage that first round?
Oh, fuck, I always forget about your extra 4 fire damage. So you know what, I'm just adding his turn now's damage to that also, just so I don't forget. But now that it is his turn, he looks at you, Tilly, and his eyes just start glowing. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
Yeah, my saves have been okay today. Let's keep that trend going.
You are frightened.
Oh no.
I don't think I can be because rage.
Oh shit.
Everybody's just using things that don't work on each other. It's fine.
Yeah. Alright, well then he's just gonna punch you again. So I know 1 hit. Did the second?
What was the second?
14.
14. My AC is 14.
So yes, he hit you with both that time.
So what's the total?
20 damage.
Okay, that actually kind of hurt a little bit. That puts me down to 6.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Oh, that's not good for you. Hey, roll a Constitution save. Oh,
Fuck.
my god. You just got hit with this necrotic burst for 12 damage. How much HP were you at?
6, so that puts me at -6.
Alright, you're into death saving throw territory.
Yep.
Roll good, roll good, roll good.
Roll good, roll good.
And it
Please
is
roll good.
now Lupo.
Dagger pokey.
That's a hit. And do your other thing, your D100.
Is it possible to use false life on
I'm
anyone
no
other than
longer.
yourself?
If they're, I think you can, but if they're already into unconscious territory, you can't. You'd have had to do it while she was
Damn.
alive.
Okay. Sorry.
So, and with that, you stab him again, and he kind of turns, and it breaks your stealth, and he's like, "You're next." And it is now we're skipping. Oh, actually, Tilly, make a death saving throw.
Just D20, right?
Yeah. Just don't roll a 1.
Ooh.
Oh my god! You rolled a fucking
Crit.
crit. You are back with 1 HP.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Potion,
Oh.
potion.
So, well, it's not her turn now. That was her turn.
I know.
But Salazar's like, what the fuck? I just killed you. Tula, you're up.
Oh Christ. None of my spells are gonna work because undead are immune to them. That's what I get for being a fucking necromancer.
I mean,
with
this
shit.
is the first time that's really hurt you a lot.
Yeah, that is true. At this point, I'm just furious. So I just wipe at him with my claws.
Oh my god. So, in anger, him insulting you for not hurting him, and you seeing what he did to Tilly,
Hold me
you
for the kitty
just
cat.
go feral, and you lunge at him with your claws. And when you swipe, his bones become so brittle that you pass through his entire body. And he just collapses.
Oh, did you kill him?
Did I kill him?
You see his bones land in a pile. And
I'm gonna stomp on him.
a wisp just flies out of the door at a speed so fast you barely recognize it. And a voice on the wind says, I'll be back.
I'm going to smash the pile of bones until it's dust.
They're already gone.
That's
Probably with my axe.
Can I grab a couple ribs beforehand so I can make good on my threat?
Yeah, I guess.
Thank you. I grab like 4 or 5 of his like smaller ribs, tuck them into my pocket smugly.
So in his room now is people furniture, which just turns into corpses.
Ooh.
Those poor people.
And you do see his entire research library and station behind where you guys fought.
Ooh.
Go get it, Tula.
What can I roll to like study in that station? Like,
Well, are you just gonna like walk up and grab a book?
I want to see what books he has.
So there's a few very generic books that you've seen for various spells and schools of magic, etc. And there's also one with a handwritten cover that quite literally says Salazar's Book of Curses.
Yeah, I'm grabbing that one.
Cool. Make a Constitution save.
Oh god, it's cursed.
It is a book of curses made by this guy.
Oh.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Make a wisdom save. Oh god. So you
Kitty
failed.
cat's not smart.
You failed both of them. The book.
Horribly.
The book is locked. Does not open for you. And you hear another voice on the wind. You have 24 hours. You look down, and the thumb on the hand that you were holding the book in starts to turn to stone.
What about the dude in the cave?
Yeah.
Dude in the cave?
Can he
Dude
read
in
the
the
book?
cave.
The Chimera?
No, the one in the cave.
Oh,
That
the
was for-
sacrificey guy.
Oh, the
Yeah.
sacrifice guy.
We'll call him Brian. Yes, fantasy names. I know, they're hard to keep track of.
He's not Bob, because Bob's the barkeep, and then there's
Exactly.
the Fawn's work.
Yes, so I've named on the spot Bob, Brian, and the Fonz. I'm apparently not creative with naming on the fly, but I also didn't expect you guys to talk to so many people. 99% of what I've said tonight was improv. I just thought you guys would go all stabby.
Surprisingly,
Angel's not here.
we
Good
don't
point.
have the murder bunny with us.
It's funny because the murder bunny, aside from the Sith Lord ability that she pulls out, does probably the least damage out of all of you.
Yeah, she's just a shit starter, and then she runs away and lets us deal with the fight.
Yeah.
Basically.
Leaves it to the murder child.
Yes. So, you found, what I name him? Billy? Brian?
Brian.
Brian.
Yes. Brian. Brian is wondering what he can do for you guys.
We fucked up. I
do
show him
what
my
now?
hand.
Oh, hey. You get a little rock thing.
Not a rock thing, a rock me.
Oh. Well, I guess you lost to Sal. No, Sal's already killed you if you lost. What happened?
She touched the book.
I touched the book.
You guys are fairly seasoned adventurers, correct? You travel, you fight things.
Yes.
Do I look like I'm seasoned?
No, but I'm assuming with all the... You're here, so I know you travel. Rule number 1, when you pick up a magical item, is always wrap it in a cloth of some sort. That way you could resist any sorts of curses that are on it. But anyway, I digress.
That is good to know for the future.
What?
Thank you.
Well, Citadel had curses on them, so how the hell would I know?
What did Salazar do to people?
Oh no, I was saying
Exactly.
none of the books in this. Oh
This-
right, he turned them into furniture. God damn it.
Yeah, Salazar wasn't exactly the kind of guy who would just hand you things without some sort of ulterior motive. Like, he turned people into furniture. That was weird. Anyway, you're
By the way, while
turning...
we were walking, I drank a potion because
Oh yeah, you had 1 HP.
yeah.
We were near death's door. Thank you for doing that.
So I cannot undo your appendage issue, and I will not attempt to open Salazar's book. Sorry. I know the liches could read it.
Where the fuck are the liches? God damn it.
They're in the big tower.
No, they're not.
What do you
If-
mean?
We set them free.
Oh, well. Sorry?
Do
We set
Chimera
them
have
free?
magic?
No. And they don't read very well.
Yeah, we kind of set the liches free last night.
Well, you shouldn't have done that.
How else are we
I
gonna
was-
defeat Salazar?
Did you defeat him?
Yes.
Yes.
Did destroying the liches give you any advantage, or was he just grumpy?
Well, he didn't have
Well,
guards.
his furniture people weren't there to help him anymore.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, he must have been very grumpy. I'll tell you
It
what,
kinda-
there's some traveling people. I want to say merchants. They don't really sell anything, but they set up like merchants in this little tent on the outskirts of town. They might be able to help you.
Let's go check them out.
Yes.
Good luck. Could you guys promise me that if she turns into a statue, you bring her here? It'd be a great decoration.
I resist the urge to use my stone hand to thump him upside the head.
Smart.
Should we tell the Chimera before we leave?
We're not
I asked the
leaving.
party.
We'll
We're
be
not-
back to talk to the Chimera. We're just gonna go
Yeah.
talk to the merchants first.
Fair enough.
And
'Cause,
if the Chimera finds out on his own, that's fine too.
So you walk in and you see a human and a dwarf with their little, I guess, what you guys could perceive as a spice table set up. And they're just kind of staring at you because you just walked into their tent.
Well, we would walk up to the camp, not directly into the tent.
Yeah.
Okay,
know
well,
the
they're still
rules.
staring at you.
We know the rules, Scott.
That's fair.
You don't just walk into somebody's tent.
I figured you guys
Yeah.
were acting hastily because somebody was turning to stone. But anyway,
I
either
have
way, they're just
24
staring.
hours, and manners get you a long way, Scott.
Yeah. You see how far they got us today?
That's
Yeah.
true. You avoided a lot of combat.
Exactly. So I kind of like call out into the tent, like, hello?
Yes. What can we do for you folks?
I have a bit of a situation and I was hoping you guys would be able to help.
Oh. What's your situation?
I just show them my hand, my paw that's like kind of slowly turning to stone. I had touched
Oh,
a cursed book.
did you bring it with you?
Yes.
He
I,
takes
I
out
pull it out of my.
a silk cloth and asks you to place the book in his hand that's guarded by the cloth.
I place the book in his hand.
So he's eyeballing it. He sees there's like a magical lock and everything. Walks over to his dwarven lady friend, and you guys just hear some muffled whispers and see just a quick bright green and white flash.
One more time?
While they're whispering, you saw just a really quick, like a bright green and a bright white flash
Wait,
come from their
okay.
direction. And he's like, "Okay, I got the book open and decursed. Uh, would you like to take the book back now that it's safe?"
Please? And is there any way you can fix my hand?
You will be able to fix your own hand and oh so much more.
Excuse me, madam and sir.
Yes.
That silk cloth, do you happen to have a few more of those lying around that I could buy off of you?
I mean,
I
it
was
was
literally just about to ask that.
just a handkerchief. Any cloth barrier will prevent cursed objects from infecting you when you pick them up.
Tula shucks off, like unravels like one of the scarves that she's currently wearing and wraps the book in it.
The book's no longer cursed. I'd save that scarf for another item. I removed the
Right.
curse from the book.
Okay. Well, for future reference, Tula wears a really big scarf if we need cloth. We should have had Lupo grab it because he's nothing but she's there. The pronouns are weird. They're nothing
See?
but cloth.
That's the new thing.
Well, either way, though, you just like excitedly grabbed it, and I made that setup knowing your character.
Ah,
I did not expect you to roll low on both. That was just an
asshole.
added bonus. Hey, you're the one who rolled. Um, but anyway, so you now have this book, and you open it, and in the book, there's a few things that you could see. There's details on how to cast and remove polymorph spells from people. There's a few different poison spells and curses. There's
Okay.
also a very detailed section on both the casting and removal of turning people to stone.
Ooh.
Ooh. What the hell do I need for the removal?
Apparently, it didn't save on my document. I had some weird, funny, like Latin sounding shit written down, but we'll just say it's an incantation.
Can I say it?
And you say it, because again, I don't have it written down anymore, and I actually copied exact words, so I'm not going to make it up on the fly and possibly offend somebody that actually speaks Latin. So,
Unisons memento mori. Da 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 da. Boom.
cool. You risked it. And the stone just like kind of cracks and falls off, and your thumb is fine.
Okay.
Is there anything else we could do for you?
Oh, what do you guys do actually besides break curses and help us?
Well, everybody confuses us with merchants because of our tent style, I believe. But
I can see
we
that.
just like to travel the world and see everything.
Have you been to Terrevon yet?
We're kind of avoiding Terrevon. In an act of seeing everything, we also want to avoid complete chaotic situations where we might die. And we
You
felt
know,
safer in the
that's
Kingdom of the Dead.
that's saying something.
Yeah, it is. Have you been to Terrevon?
Unfortunately.
Exactly. You probably had a better time here. Well, maybe not. I don't know. What happened to you in Terrevon?
You.
Where to
That's a
begin?
long story. Yeah, that's a long story.
Did you see any of those guards that they've been experimenting on? Those weird quarter Tarrasques?
More than seen.
Oh, I feel like that has a negative connotation to it.
They pack a nasty punch.
So I've heard, and I don't know how long ago you were there, but I know they keep producing more of them.
I don't doubt it.
Just at this point, you hear another voice on the wind, and it just says soon. And all of a sudden, his dwarven wife vanishes, and you hear
Oh
Salazar
god.
cackling.
I just
What
kind of look
happened?
at the dude.
What did you? Who said soon? Was that you?
No, it
That
wasn't any of us.
That was Salazar.
that was
The
Salazar.
I don't see him.
Is there anything else in that book that might help?
I don't know. My wife just vanished. I need to find
I'm
her.
asking the kitten. I apologize. Yes, I understand your confusion.
Wow. I don't know. Is there anything in the book besides?
Nothing that would help with this exact situation. A little bit of player knowledge, which just happened, is Salazar's spirit possessed her body, and then at least for the time being, removed it from this plane.
So our
So
next
now,
quest is to find the wife.
and figure out how to extradite the demons.
Yes,
So we gotta learn how to kill a ghost. Fantastic.
Ghostbusters.
I was thinking more Scooby Doo.
What?
Raggy.
Please, could you find my wife? I helped you. This is all I ask in return.
We will do everything in our power to find her.
Thank you. He just kind of goes and stares into the fire, not knowing what to do with himself.
Should we tell the Chimera what's going on?
I feel like to go
Yeah,
talk
I
to
think it's
her.
time to go talk to the Chimera.
I turn to the guy and tell him, we have to go talk to the guy that lives up the hill, and we'll be hopefully with knowledge.
Okay, he thanks you and tells you to let him know anything or do whatever you can.
Okay.
And you're back at your Chimera friend. Oh, they make the
Hi.
ground like shake when I put them down.
And Tilly, do your speaky speak thingy.
So hi, friend Chimera. So Salazar's gone.
It kind of bobs all three of its heads excitedly.
Uh, but his spirit has possessed a person and made them poof vanish.
It looks a little surprised, but it doesn't look very concerned because, as far as it's concerned, Salazar's gone from here.
Do you
But he's not.
know? Well, yeah, Salazar's not really gone because he's taken
Yeah.
the dwarf.
He has a body again.
Okay, that's fair. Fine. It roars disapprovingly.
Do you know what we could do to locate him?
You see, it's like kind of looking around frantically, but doesn't know exactly what to do. And then it kind of pauses, and its lion head catches a scent on the wind, and it motions for you to get on its back.
Yay, we get to ride the thing.
Riding the Chimera.
Riding the big kitty.
Yeah, I didn't think that would work, but I tried placing you on it anyway. So with that, you get on the Chimera's back, and it starts flying for a small island to the southeast, and that's where we end tonight.
Woo, woo,